Okay, let's look at the homework 3.2, 3.3, number 12. All right, so we have this cubic function given, and we want to find open intervals on which the graph is concave up or concave down. All right, so let's do that. All right, so first thing we need to do is we have to find the second derivative, so we need to take the derivative twice. So y prime, first derivative, is going to be negative 3x squared. I put 2 in front, so 2 times 3 is 6, x to the first power, and derivative 7 is 0. Right, that's the first derivative, and second derivative is just the derivative of that. So y double prime is negative 2 times negative 3 is 6, negative 6, so x plus 6. Right, so I'm gonna, since 6 is in common, actually negative 6 is in common, so I'll take negative 6 out. Then you see that you have x minus 1, and I'm gonna set that equal to 0. Right, so x equals 1, the second derivative is 0. Right, so we're gonna do a number line just like before. Right, so I'm gonna mark x equals 1 right here. Right, then we're gonna look at the sign of the second derivative. Right, so any number less than 1, so I like 0, so I'm gonna try x equals 0 as a sample number. Right, so if you plug in 0 here, you have negatives, or maybe it's easier to see here. If you put a 0 for x, you get 6, which is positive, so you have a positive sign on this interval. Right, any number bigger than 1, so I'll try 2, so x equals 2. Right, if you plug in 2 here, so it's 2 minus 1 is positive, and you have a negative 6, so it's going to be negative. Right, right, so we know that the original function y is going to be concave upward on the interval from negative infinity to 1. And from 1 to positive infinity, since the second derivative negative, it's going to be concave down. All right, so let's type that in. All right, so it's a concave upward on, right, parenthesis, negative infinity here, comma, 1. All right, and the concave downward when you have, let's say, 1 through positive infinity. Right. Right, so let's check our answers by hitting submit for testing. Okay, it came back, and looks like we got them both correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.